My Soul's Been Anchored in the Lord is by Moses Hogan. It's actually arranged by Moses Hogan. Moses Hogan was born in New Orleans in 1957, and he was an absolutely brilliant, gifted pianist, arranger, composer, and he earned an international reputation as one of America's most gifted African-American arrangers. He studied at Oberlin Conservatory and Juilliard School, and also LSU in Baton Rouge, Louisiana State University. His choral style is exemplified by high standards musically, and his music is loved by singers and audiences alike worldwide. I chose him. I don't know if you noticed in the program, but he's the only one deceased. All of the other composers are still alive and writing. Moses Hogan was supposed to come in January of 2003 and be our clinician for the Oklahoma Music Educators All-State Mixed Choir. But in August of 2002, he was diagnosed with a brain tumor, and he had to withdraw. He actually died in February of 2003, just barely a month after he would have conducted the choir. So there's a real special Oklahoma connection there. During the dark period of slavery in American history, many enslaved Americans converted to Christianity. Life was difficult and sometimes deadly, most of the time deadly. The refrain and the verse responses of "My soul's been anchored in the Lord" speak of the faith that they had in their Christianity, and that their hope rested in the fact that no matter what happened to their physical bodies, their soul was firmly secured in the Savior. Marian Anderson was a legendary African-American contralto, and in 1955 she became the first African-American singer to be contracted by the Metropolitan Opera in New York City. Her interpretation of operatic and concert repertoire opened the door for generations of Black American singers to follow her. Many of us know the general story, and maybe you don't, that she was invited to sing at a concert, and it was supposed to be in Liberty Hall, but the Daughters of the American Revolution protested, and so she ended up giving the concert on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial in 1939. She would not be allowed to sing in Constitution Hall because of her color. But as you know, the significance of you may not know, the significance of the final song that she sang, which was "My Soul's Been Anchored in the Lord." And it was also set by another African-American woman, Florence Price. She couldn't do Moses Hogan's arrangement because he wasn't born yet. Marian Anderson gave this song a place of prominence by putting it at the very end of her program. And she sang that at the end, and it was this song of her ancestors was like the final word in a symbolic snub to the Daughters of the American Revolution. I say good for her. And we're very happy that you have dropped anchor here today, this afternoon. And once again, I would like for you to show your appreciation to Dr. Lambert and the Community Band. Yes? Our collaborative pianist, Danielle Angeloni. And of course, these wonderful singers that are standing on stage with me. My goodness. Thank you so much for coming this afternoon and supporting the arts here at Cameron, but more than that, supporting the people who you know and love in our community who have shared this music with you today. My Soul's Been Anchored in the Lord by Moses Hogan.